Today we are going to discuss about Kleene construction method. This topic comes under the second module, that is velocity and acceleration analysis by graphical method. So a Kleene construction method is a graphical method to obtain velocity and acceleration of the links in a mechanism or some important points on the links. This construction is drawn directly, hence it does not involve separate figures, and it is applicable only for slider crank mechanism. So if you are drawing a slider crank mechanism and if you want to analyze the velocity and acceleration, then we can use the Kleene construction method. There are two parts here, Kleene's velocity triangle and other one is the Kleene's acceleration diagram. So first we will discuss about Kleene's velocity triangle, how to construct the Kleene's velocity triangle step by step. So step number 1, draw the slider crank mechanism for the given position of crank OA, which will be given in the problem, to the suitable scale. Okay, they will give the dimensions of all the links in the problem, and they will also give the position of the crank with the angle theta. So whatever is the position angle, according to that we have to write the diagram. So here you can see in the figure, OA is the crank which is inclined at an angle theta, and AB is the connecting rod, and B is the slider or the piston. So after writing this, we have to construct perpendicular line. Okay, step number 2, which is nothing but from the point O, that is the fixed point, we have to draw line OC which is perpendicular to OB. So the length of the line can be anything. You have to just draw a perpendicular line OC perpendicular to OB. So this particular line to the horizontal line, we have to draw a vertical line at an angle of 90 degree. That is step number 2. So first step is construction of the slider crank mechanism. So you can use the graph sheet and you can construct the slider crank mechanism. Later on, what you do is, from point O you draw a perpendicular line OC. So this is step number 2. Next step is extend the line BA. So that is AB is the connecting rod. So BA is the connecting rod. Extend the line BA, which will meet at the point C. Okay, which will meet at the point C. So from OC is the perpendicular line we have drawn, and from AB you extend the line so that it intersects at the point C. So we obtain a triangle there. So extra lines, if you are having, you can erase it, and the triangle which is formed is called as Kleene's velocity triangle. So this is the construction. Only 3 steps involved in construction of the Kleene's velocity triangle. So after doing this, so the yellow region, whatever we have seen we are seeing in the diagram now, so that is the Kleene's velocity triangle. So you can decipher here. You can decipher here in the Kleene's velocity triangle. AC is parallel to BA. Okay, what is AC? AC is nothing but it is a line which is obtained by extending the line ABA, that is a connecting rod, and OC is perpendicular to BO. OC is perpendicular line to BO, and OA is the crank which is inclined at an angle theta. So yellow region, yellow triangle, whatever we obtained, that is OAC. So that is called as Kleene's velocity triangle. So what are the formula we can use for the Kleene's velocity diagram? After constructing Kleene's velocity triangle, So we have to use this three formula for the solving the problems. So these three formula are: one is velocity of the crank. Okay, so crank is what? Crank is nothing but OA. OA is the crank. So velocity VAO is equal to omega OA multiplied by OA. So VOA is equal to omega OA. What is omega OA? It is the angular velocity of the crank. So if they have given in the problem, you can directly substitute, or you can use omega OA is equal to 2 pi by 60 if they give the RPM. Okay, omega OA is the angular velocity multiplied by OA. What is that OA? OA is the length of the link. Okay, whatever the construction diagram you have written from the velocity triangle, you measure this OA. OA is the same as the crank length. So that is the velocity of the crank. Okay, the linear velocity is angular velocity multiplied by length. Next step is finding out the velocity of the piston or the slider. So velocity of the piston is VBO. Okay, so we name it as VBO because it slides along BO. VBO is equal to omega OA multiplied by OC. So here omega OA is the angular velocity of the crank multiplied by OC. OC is the perpendicular line whatever we have drawn. So if you multiply that, we get the velocity of the piston. Next, velocity of the connecting rod. Velocity of the connecting rod is nothing but VBA, that is equal to omega OA, that is angular velocity of the crank multiplied by AC. Okay, so whatever the length of the line we have obtained, AC, so that if you multiply, you get the velocity of the connecting rod. Next, we are going to discuss how to construct the Kleene's acceleration diagram. So this diagram we will construct to find out the acceleration of the various links and also the points on the links in the slider crank mechanism. So I will explain stepwise here. So step number 1, after constructing the velocity diagram, what we will do is draw a circle. Okay, draw a circle here with A as the center, that is one end of the crank as the center we'll take, and AC as the radius. AC as the radius. So take this line as the radius and we will draw a circle. Okay, so A should be the center point and this AC line should be the radius, and we will draw the circle. That is step number 1. In step number 2, we have to draw another circle with AB as the diameter. So in previous step we have taken AC as the radius, but here we have to consider AB as the diameter, that is the connecting rod as the diameter. Midpoint somewhere here we will get. With this midpoint, you take it as a diameter and you draw a circle with. So this portion becomes the radius. From the midpoint of the connecting rod to the point A, it becomes the radius. So how to locate midpoint? So midpoint of the connecting rod, you can easily locate it. Okay, so if you draw bisector, or you can measure and you can directly mark the point over here, and with that as a center point, and take this as the radius to that point, and taking connecting rod as the diameter, draw another circle. So this circle will intersect the smaller circle at the points D and E. So wherever it intersects, the two circles intersect each other, you mark that point as D and E. Next, what we will do is we will draw a straight line from D to E. So D to E, if you draw the straight line, it will intersect the connecting rod at point H, that is this particular link. Okay, so AB at point H, and it will intersect OB. Okay, so this OB at point F. Okay, so BO, it will be intersecting at F, and the connecting rod, it will intersect at H. So we just shade this. So shade this A, H, F and O. So this OA, HF is the Kleen's acceleration diagram. So from the Kleen's acceleration diagram, so we can easily calculate the acceleration of the various links in the slider crank mechanism. So the acceleration of the crank is given by FAO. Okay, so here if you in the figure, AO is the crank, so FAO is equal to omega square. So it is the square of the angular velocity of crank multiplied by length of the crank. Okay, so you have to square this, square of the angular velocity multiplied by length, whatever will the length we have taken. If you have considered the scale, then you have to multiply the scale factor also. Okay, so next acceleration of the piston. So which is the piston? So here B is the piston, so which is sliding along this particular horizontal line OB. So the acceleration of the piston we can easily calculate. FBO is equal to omega square AO, that is the acceleration of the crank square multiplied by FO. What is FO? So FO is this particular length. So from here to here you have to measure the distance, and that distance you have to multiply. Next, acceleration of the connecting rod. Acceleration of the connecting rod is AB. So this is the connecting rod FBA. So we call it as FBA. So FBA is equal to same angular velocity of the crank square multiplied by distance HF. HF is this distance. This distance you have to measure and then you have to multiply. Then we obtain acceleration of the connecting rod FBA. So using these three formulae, that is acceleration of crank, acceleration of piston and acceleration of connecting rod, along with the three formulae we obtained using a velocity diagram, that is velocity of crank, velocity of piston and velocity of connecting rod. We can solve simple problems to calculate the velocity and acceleration of slider crank mechanism. So I hope you have understood the lecture. So any clarifications you can contact me. Thank you.